It is Texas High, Arkansas High week here in Texarkana, and you've been a part of this rivalry before, haven't you?
That's right. Growing up here and living here in Texarkana my whole life, I tell you, it's been great. And the most enjoyable part is you have friends and family on both sides of the state line. You get together and have a fun, safe week and weekend of football and be able to play each other and just have a good time.
Well, Dr. Young will be with us Friday night. Be looking for him on the sidelines. We're going to ask him some tough questions, and we are going to make him make his pick for this game. We're here for our coaches roundup. We have Gerry Stanford here, head football coach at Texas High. Tell us about last week playing Pflugerville in the Dallas area.
Yeah, I played on an early Thursday game. You know, just a real exciting time to be in Texas high school right now with football season kicking off. It was a great game. I mean, for the fans that were there, it was obviously a very high, emotional, very physical football game. Good for the fans to watch. We're playing a Big 6A team out of Austin, met in Waxahachie, and what was proved to be a really, really close high school football game where it really could have gone either way throughout the game. Just really proud of our kids and their effort for what they gave throughout the game.
Yeah, you know, I heard you really just had some unlucky breaks there with the ball just not bouncing your way. Clayton Smith, Ryan Sellers, how did the guys play?
Yeah, we were pleased. We started a 18 underclassmen in the game, and that's their first real Friday night, Thursday night test right there against a very high prolific team, and really pleased with their kids and what they came out of it with. Ryan made some really big plays for us. Threw his first touchdown pass for about 50 yards to Kobe Webster there in the second quarter to take the lead. Or third quarter, to take the lead, and just really pleased with his ability to. I mean, it's his first time to be back under center since he was a freshman. And Clayton constantly affected the play. Constantly quarterback pressure. Just they always had to know where he was.
It's got to be fun coaching a guy like that. It seems like anywhere you put him, he's gonna be effective.
Yeah, you know, I think kind of what we talked about with him all summer is they've got to feel your presence no matter where you are on the field, and really felt like he did a good job of making the rest of the defense better, but also just playing at his best.
Let's talk about this week. The Texas High-Arkansas High rivalry, I believe it's the 105th time they've played, and I have been to 0 of them. I haven't lived in Texarkana that long, though. So, Craig, you played in the game.
Yes, I have.
What does this mean to these kids?
It's what you work for every year. It's the biggest game of the year for most of the kids. It's exciting all week long. It's the atmosphere at school, everybody's excited. And then on Fridays, we would get to put our jerseys on, to try to strut through the hallways. And then once you take the field, I mean, it's a lot of emotion, the butterflies, but then you kind of get settled in. And for the most part, it's generally a pretty close game, a well-contested game. There have been years where Texas has blown Arkansas out, and couple of years where Arkansas may have beat Texas by a point or two, but all in all, it's a really great game to be a part of.
Well, Coach, like your coaching staff, I'm sure you don't prepare any different, but is there just a little bit extra because so many eyes are on this football game?
It's a busier week. I tell you, that's the biggest difference. It's just the amount of stuff that goes on this week. That's really what can pull your attention away from what's actually going to happen on Friday with starting, as of right now. Basically, we've got something every day of the week this week as a staff or as a team that we've got to attend. And it's a big week for the community as much as anything. And it really is pretty neat to see the two communities come together as much as there may be some hateful conversations in there. It really is a good, friendly rivalry. Most of our kids know these kids. They know each other. And so on the field, it's a friendly football game that's got a little bit more impact to it when it's over for about 24 hours.
Friendly football game. I find that so hard to believe in a rivalry game.
One thing that Morgan, he's not from here, he hadn't really been a part of this crosstown rivalry, is that there have been a number of athletes to go on from this game to make it to the next level.
Oh, I mean, I can imagine. The amount of athletes that come out of this Texarkana area, I mean, if you really just sit down and look at it, it's just, I'm from Longview originally, and Longview has its fair share of NFL players and elite college players, but just as I've been doing a little bit more research on this, man, there's been some great players come out of this game.
There really has been.
But, Coach, we talked about preparation. We know you're going to prepare the same. It's a busier week for you. Is there anything, with your players, you got any big trick plays lined up?
We really
just
don't.
Razzle dazzle?
I really don't. Just right now, I mean, it's early in the year, and it's as being as early in the year as this game is right now, I think both teams are just really trying to fine-tune what they've got to prepare to get ready for district play, which is really just right around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
But the emotions of this game is what you try to get your kids to understand. just how to control them. We're going to play in a lot of big games, much like this game, throughout the course of the year. In a game like this, where it's going to be 10,000 people, it's going to be a great crowd, and the emotions are going to be really high. It's a lot of times a team that can settle down the fastest.
Oh yeah.
And if we can settle down and just take care of ourselves and not get too worried about what's on the other kid's helmet and worry about us as much as anything, I think that's probably the biggest thing.
Coach, we wish you the best of luck this week, and we cannot wait to be at this football game Friday night. I'm ready to see what this is all about. We appreciate your time, and good luck this Friday.
Thanks for having us. I appreciate it.